Number 14. Rochelle. Lady Rochelle has graced us with her divine beauty with an exclusive look taking part of the 2019's edition of the Halloween Harvest banner. Thus, we now have an out of all four of these beauties of Magville. Sporting a mad scientist attire, Lady Rochelle is definitely a treat to the eyes of many. She is still a Cavalier unit, however this time around she is a green tome user. Her key weapon has a Fury 3 effect to which increases her stats by 3 at the cost of some HP. She does have some pretty respectable stats all around and does offer some great skills that may be put to use or as skill fodder. Nuking is the key for optimizing this crazy scientist and she will deliver with no pressure. Keep in mind that simply because she's placed this low on my list doesn't mean that she's mediocre. In fact, there's no such thing as a bad unit within this theme, and Rochelle is pretty solid. She's definitely looking forward to celebrate the Harvest Festival along with her friends. Number 13. Noe. Raise your hands if you at first thought that the one behind the silhouette was Corrin, and I can't blame you because after we received this wonderful cipher art of her dressed as a witch, perhaps she was the one. But nope. Instead, we get freaking Noe up in this bitch. Lolly lovers intensifies. Anyways, we all got bamboozled. Not hating that witch Noe one bit. She was in fact our very first red mage flyer in FEH. At the time, she was pretty good. Her stat lines were above average and the skills she offers are neat as well. The only bad thing about her, other than the lolicons going crazy for her, is that her weapon, well, it sucks. It's really gimmicky, and you're better off with the almighty blade tome. Not only that, fast forward to 2019, there are other stronger red mage flyers units like Aversa and Ishtar. She can still excel within flyer teams however, but that's pretty much it. But alas, here I am, along with the other fanatics praying for Witch Corrin to finally make her FEH debut. Number 12. Sakura. Halloween Sakura is the only infantry unit introduced within this theme, and by far one of the most unique Halloween units to this day, and dare I say, the cutest one as well. The reason why I said she was unique is her weapon, Kitty Paddle. It's the only weapon that's super effective against mages. As a colorless dagger infantry unit, she sports an average attack and respectable speed and res, more than enough to counter any mage in the game. Lewin? Check. Ophelia? Check. Any blade tome user? Check, check, check. Heck, even Reinhardt fears this adorable little creature. But that's where she shines the most. In other scenarios, however, not much. In fact, she's worse off. She is the definite mage killer, but that's pretty much it. That's her gimmick. Unless you optimize her to be the ultimate mage revenge killer, there's no other reason to use her over other stronger dagger units. But admit it, who wouldn't want to pat this cute little kitty cat? Number 11. Rolf. Behold, our second Tempest Trial Rewards unit. This poor lad seems to have trouble to be a scary ghost. But you know what's truly scary? How good of a unit he truly is. Bravelin version, I don't know, something, I lost count already, offers pretty good skills to follow, like the highly anticipated odd speed skill. Finally, and that bull of his that has Fury 3 built in it. His stats are respectable as well. Since he is a Cavalier unit, he'll have the extra mobility, and with the right setup, he can inflict massive damage against his foes. The only downside is that he lacks booms, thus hindering his maximal potential. Poor Rolf. I can already imagine the millions and millions of Rolfs being sacrificed for his delicious skills that he has to offer. Maybe until then, he will truly fulfill his role to become a spooky ghost. Number 10. Ileana. Hold on to your candy bowls because this hungry mage is ready to devour just about anything. Really, the wait is finally over and Ileana has finally made her debut in the 2019's Halloween Harvest banner. This hungry mage sports an impressive stat spread thanks to her being an armor unit of course. She has a whooping neutral 38 attack stat and 37 res stat. Not to mention that her weapon, Spooky Sensor, has Fury 3 built in it, much like the rest of the 2009 Halloween units. She is, however, slow, and her defense isn't as high as one would hope for. Her role is to become a mage sponge and counterback against her foes with skills such as Vengeful Fighter, Warding Stance, Poise skills, and other bulk enhancing skills. She makes an excellent use of the Blar Serpent Tome in case you decide to make her optimal and effective against any ranged weapon units. Bolt Fighter also works due to her high attack stat, but personally I think she excels better as an enemy phase unit. I love her overall design, and I hope when she reappears in the legendary mythical hero banner, I'm gonna try and pull her when that day comes. Please come home, Ileana. I got some candy. Number 9. Niles. Halloween Niles is our second Blue Bowl unit introduced to FEH in the 2018 edition of the Halloween banner. This devilish hound hits hard and is fast enough to keep up with other speedy units. Despite having lower defensive res stats, Halloween Niles can still work effectively as a glass cannon. Brave Bull is the designated weapon of choice, and if you happen to get a speed boon on him, hell is going to break loose. Swift Sparrow, Life and Death, Bullfighter, and other offensive enhancing skills will further his nuking potential. He won't be taking multiple hits unlike his other beefier armor counterparts, so just keep that in mind. To be honest, he kinda works like a bow infantry unit rather than an armor unit. However, IS must keep reproducing those pesky armor units because, you know, power creps. Them delicious power creps. Number 8. Kagerou. Boops. This is a surprise. I never would have imagined to see Kagerou to be part of this event. But then again, there's always her bunny counterpart. This hot busty ninja maid is ready to serve by spelling out doom to her opponents. Much like Ileana, she can tank and hit back with tremendous power. Kagerou carries less res, however, but in return she is much bulkier. I wonder if her knockers are the reasons why she has more defense. But anyway, she benefits having an attack boon to maximize her damage output because she attacks like a freaking tank. So skills like Death Blow 4, Bolt Fighter, Poise skills can really make her into an even deadlier fighter. You don't necessarily have to keep her weapon because there are other dagger weapons that would do so much better. She can take the hits and retaliate back if you choose an enemy phase oriented build with Vengeful Fighter, or use her standard kit for a player phase build with minor tweaks. She may be wearing a maid's outfit, but beware. Never, and I mean never, underestimate this ninja in disguise.